What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. My name is Craig. We're going to be taking a look at the charts. We're going to take a look at a very important daily chart with a very important support and resistance line that I want to show you guys. We're going to zoom in on it. Also, I'm going to show you where my trades are today. As you guys know, I've decided to start showing my trades because I realize that without showing trades, people just don't know if you are or not, because 90, probably maybe even more percent of these influencers don't even really trade. And if they do, they're trading with 10, 20 bucks, 100 bucks, maybe $1,000 bucks. But they're acting like they're big traders, but they are not. So I have been showing my trades, and for the last 2 weeks, we're up about right around $80,000. But I've been showing my losses and showing my wins. Yesterday we had some losses. I'll show you where my new trades are today. I showed you where my losses were yesterday, as I'll continue to do so. A lot of these guys, you'll never see no losses. They don't show their losses. They have losses. Nobody could say they don't have losses if you're actually trading. You just got to learn to accept the losses, keep your losses to a minimal, and you should do fine. Anyways, we're going to talk about a few things. Also, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is the White House crypto deal. Will it actually get a big pump into it and then dump? Will it just be a sell the news or buy the news, sell the event type deal? We're going to see what happens with that. I'm going to show you kind of areas to watch with that too. And yeah, I think we should get into it. Also, Prime XBT is doing a huge deal. 100% on your deposit. I have links down below. You get 100% on your deposit. And I'll leave in the comments below, you'll see the code to put in. You put in this promo code and it'll give you 100% bonus on your deposit. So if you put up to $10,000, so if you put 10,000 in, you get 10,000. If you put 1,000 in, you get 1,000 to use towards your margin. So yeah, check it out. And here's a word from the sponsor now. All right, guys, here it is. This is the chart I was talking about. So you can see the red line here, right? And that was our 2017 peak. This was our 21 peak, right? But it wasn't the actual top. The top was right here on this white line. But if we look at this here, what if you wanted to be super bullish, you could say we're going to go up, we're going to nail that, and where would it be? Depending on if, when, and where. You know, you'd be somewhere up and around the 120,000. And I've seen that number flying around quite a bit. That would bring it to, that would be if it was this summer. Let's bring it over to if it was like the every 4-year cycle, because people like to say it's a 4-year cycle and it will continue. And if that's the case, that would get you up to about somewhere in this area, 126, 127,000. That's the super bullish case scenario, right? But what I want to focus on right now is this trend line right here off of the April of 2021 and November 2021 peaks. You draw a trend line across there. You can see when it broke here, it got a huge move up, came back down, retest it, and came out, right? Let's zoom in and look at where we're at. So as you can see, we got a perfect rejection on that yesterday. Now this was the crypto reserve pump, right? Big, huge pump taken away. Remember, guys, what I've been saying about these markets is the markets have changed. They're not about the company anymore. They're not about whatever. They're about people getting you to buy it and dump it and taking your money. That's pretty much all it is. And now we have people high up playing the game. You know, they can just put out a tweet or whatever the hell you would call it on X now to get something to pump, and they dump into it. Same thing. They could get something to dump and they buy it, right? So really the markets aren't what they are used to be. And I do believe there is a huge crash coming, right? They can put out these tweets, you know, change the tariff and blah, 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 and then pull it away and put it back and get the markets to move on that. But the reality is the market is a 100-year cycle, I do believe. And that thing is coming to an end. And if we don't have possibly one more leg up in the traditional markets, this crash is going to be hard, huge, nasty, and no, it's not going to go straight down in one candle. It's going to do just like it always does, right? You get a big dump and you get a relief rally, get everyone excited again, but it never gets to that high, and then it dumps again even lower, and then you get a relief rally and everyone's screaming that was the bottom. This one's going to be different, guys. I think it's going to be 2 to 3 years if it happens the way I believe. Remember, none of this is financial advice, but if it happens the way I believe, it's going to be ugly, right? So anyways, let's get into it. Let's pull this up. Here's our 4-hour chart. Now, these are the levels we've been watching, right? Playing out perfectly. If you'd long and short each of these levels, you'd be doing pretty damn good. But anyways, we called this 95 when it was right around 90,000 last Sunday when they talked about the crypto reserves, right? Got a huge pump. And you can check my X account. I put in there 95,000. Looks like a juicy short. And this was at around 90,000 when I said it. If you got it, bam, you did good. We talked about 89. If 89 broke, look for 83.5, which hit. This broke, but we never opened and closed the daily candle above it or below it. Came back up. What did we do? Hit here. What are we doing right now? Testing that 89 again. If we break below that, guys, same thing. We're looking for these lows. If this 77.6 breaks, we're looking for that 69.9. Just say 70,000. But this is what you want to watch, guys. Now, it's going to be real fun to watch. The only way I think they're really going to break that trend line right here that I showed you is, the big event, running into it. But I do believe we'll get below it. Anything below this, and right now that price is about 92.8. Anything below this is extremely bearish. Anything above and opening and closing dailies, you can see we didn't open and close either one of these dailies up here. Open and close a daily above this, then we might be able to get bullish again. But again, PrimeXBT is doing I'll leave the promo code below the video by the PrimeXBT account. You can get up to $10,000. Whatever you put in, if you put in 100, they'll match it with 100. If you put in 500, they'll match it with 500. Up to 10,000, and you get to use that towards your margin. So check it out. Those of you that don't want a KYC or VPN, this is BitUnix. We also partnered with them for that option for you guys because a lot of people, in the US especially, they don't want a KYC, blah, blah, blah. So this is where you would go for that. That link is down below. They will also match you up to 100. And let's see what's going on here. Solana, same thing, guys. This pump was the Trump pump, and guys, I like Trump, don't get me wrong, but just because you like somebody, you don't have to like everything they do. Some people do some shady shit, but they do good shit too. But anyways, this pump right here was the reserve pump. Got back in. As long as we're below this channel, I still believe our target to the channel is $27. ADA, same thing, got above it, came back in. Same type shit, guys. This is just all pump and dump shit, man. XRP, it's still above this channel. Let's see what happens here. Can XRP get up and get their people hyped enough to get it up to this range before the dump? Either way, this thing is going to dump pretty freaking hard. That's all XRP ever does. Anyways, let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is back below our main support, right? Turning resistance. Be careful with this, guys. You guys know my target here is about 1,500 unless it can get above and maintain above this trend line. Right now, we are still right at it. So, real crazy. Like I said, with tomorrow's crap show, we may get a big pump into it and then a dump. So, just be careful and be ready for that stuff, guys. Did I show my trades? Here's my trades. I don't know if I showed that, but here they are. Right now we're up 3,200 on both of them, so a total is 6,600. We'll see. I got my stops at 92. Both these were entered just above 91. I will move my stops down as soon as I feel necessary, and I will let you know where I move them those of you that have been watching understand how the moving my stops into profit works. So make sure you follow me on my Discord. That's free. That's down below, where I tell you when I move my stops or enter or exit my trades. I win my trades, lose my trades, whatever. You'll know from there. I do post some stuff on X, but I post the details in the Discord, and it's totally free. I'm not charging you nothing for the Discord. A lot of people are starting to come back in there and trade and share their ideas. So great place to hang out if you're looking for somewhere to hang out and trade. But I will catch you in the next one. See you guys. Don't forget, check out the 100% deposit bonus down below. Prime XBT. The code will be there next to the link. Take it easy, guys.